So joining us now, the vice chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, Democratic Congresswoman Yvette Clarke of New York. President Biden met with the CBC last night to solidify the caucus's support for his candidacy. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Tell us how the meeting went and where does support lie for the president in the CBC? It appears to be pretty strong. Tell us about it.
Great to be with you, Joe and Mika. Let me just say that President Biden was in rare form last evening. I think he was comfortable with the membership and the relationships that he has built over his career with many of the members, and certainly presented the case for why he's staying in the race and asking for our support. And I think that members were extremely receptive. I know that I'm Team Biden-Harris. And so, we will move down the road supporting Biden-Harris and bringing them to victory.
Congresswoman, what conversations are you having with fellow members who are not in the Congressional Black Caucus and who have expressed doubts about President Biden staying in the race? What conversations are you having with them about why he should stay in?
Well, first of all, there are many members. We're just coming back from recess, but we've had a number of conversations about what it means to look at a contested battle at this stage of the election cycle. We have a lot of accomplishments that have been gained in the Biden-Harris administration. And we just need to make sure that the American people are aware. Certainly, the contrast is glaring between what the Biden-Harris administration has done for the American people with respect to Donald Trump and his failed presidency. There's no doubt that when we hit the road, that when we come out of our convention, the electricity that'll be in the air will give us the momentum we need to bring this victory home.
Congresswoman, if you could explain to our viewers about Joe Biden and the special affinity, the special connection Joe Biden has with so many black Americans. We've talked about it on the show repeatedly. Of course, everybody talks about Jim Clyburn in 2020, but we always talked about the black women of Atlanta, the black women of Philadelphia, the black women of Detroit, the black women of Milwaukee, who literally, for those of us who believe Donald Trump is an existential threat to American democracy, who literally put this democracy on their backs and carried it across the finish line in 2020. I'm wondering, what is it about Joe Biden that now has even the Congressional Black Caucus out front saying, this is our leader. We will be with him shoulder to shoulder?
I think that it's the fact that Joe Biden came from the working class. His lived experience has been in a variety of spaces where black women, black families have been alongside him. He's had an opportunity to see the struggles, the challenges, and has been a leader in our nation for decades now. So he's seen how we've gone through the civil rights movement, how we've gotten to the point where we're making a more perfect union. And standing alongside Joe Biden in doing this have been many civil rights leaders along the way. And so we know that our histories have been tied with someone who gets it, someone who understands that, we are Americans that love our country and that want to do everything we can to bring justice, fairness, to bring equality to a civil society that is multicultural, multiracial, multi-religious. And Joe Biden gets it. And we feel that. Right. We've seen that, and it's very evident through the policies that he's pursued alongside the Congress.
Right. All right. Vice Chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, thank you so much for being with us today. We greatly appreciate it.
Good to have you.
We really appreciate your service to America.
I appreciate you, too, as well.
Hey there, MSNBC fans. I'm Luke Russert, and be sure to join me, Rachel Maddow, Jen Psaki, Lawrence O'Donnell, Steve Kornacki, Joy Reid, and many more September 7th in Brooklyn MSNBC Live Democracy 2024. Click on the link for ticket information. We will see you there.